ChatGPT 5, probably one of the most controversial AI models that OpenAI has ever released. But what's the reason for all this controversy? And is it actually better than other models that were released in the past? Let's find out together. Hi everyone, my name is Persh, and today I'm going to test out ChatGPT 5. Okay, so the main reason why people are causing why this controversy is happening is because as you can see, ChatGPT 5 and ChatGPT 5 thinking are the only two models that OpenAI has currently right now for any user. For some reason they have removed all the other models and just these two are there, which honestly feels like they just removed everything else so that no one would draw comparisons to find out there is no difference or if this is worse. Honestly, I feel like this was a very rushed model because in my personal testing, this has been a bit worse than the other ChatGPT models. But we're gonna give it a fair shot and we're gonna check it out. So, firstly, let's make a service a simple thing. We'll ask it to make a flight sim game in HTML. So let's see. So the first thing is that it's honestly it feels like a market consolidation effort, like Fireship said, instead of an actual upgrade. And even if it is an upgrade, honestly, it feels like a very incremental one to me. Because let me tell you, I have tested it a lot, and like even things like writing poems and stuff, not that good at honestly. I would much rather have the ability to choose all the models I want to use for a specific task rather than it being chosen for me. So as you can see, I like this one feature now that if ChatGPT is taking too long, we can just click this button and get a quick answer. That's honestly a nice feature. I like this feature. But like aside from that, honestly, again, this just feels like a move to try and get the hype train running again. Because there's like just so much money invested in this AI thing. Can't let the bubble burst, otherwise waste of money. All right, let's check in after some time. As you can see, it thought for 49 seconds. Let me just show. As you can see, it thinks for 49 seconds. You can see the thought history just like the previous models. And yeah, it's done. No, it's not done. Never mind. Still writing the code. It's a little slow, but no worries. We'll check in later. And it is done. That took a little bit of time, honestly. So now let's run the code. See what happens. Great. And already an error has occurred. That's fantastic. Let's see, fix bug. It's pretty cool that it's able to fix its own bugs, so that's nice. But still, not great that bug happened on the first time. First try. I mean, the controls seem pretty nice, like flying, pause. I mean, reset is there, and sensitivity. That's pretty cool. Camera cockpit view, cockpit or chase. It's pretty nice, it clearly has thought some stuff through that the previous models probably didn't. So let's check back in. So as you can see, it has edited all the lines that was wrong. And yeah, now let's run the code. Okay, what is this? Okay, where is the plane? I just okay, let's see. W, is this the plane? Firstly, I gotta be honest, this is like really confusing, like really confusing. Shift, nothing's happening when I do control or shift. Okay, wait, something is happening, the readings are changing. I'm sorry, where is the plane? There's no such thing like plane, like, and I mean it's nice, like for the crash thing it vibrates the whole thing. That's pretty cool, honestly. Oh wait, is this the plane? I'm sorry, I really didn't know. Like, this is a little confusing, honestly. I mean, not a little. It's actually pretty confusing. Okay, see camera. Jeez. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. 60 frames per second. That's I mean, it clearly has thought some stuff through, but like the actual elements of the game that's supposed to make it, playable, it's just not. I gotta be honest. Okay, let me do something a little, just like I asked ChatGPT actually what is the best AI agent, AI model for coding, for even if you incur a subscription plan under like $50, $50, and the answer was not ChatGPT actually. This was the answer. As you can see, I just put this prompt: best ChatGPT for coding for me. So asked some questions, I gave it some answers, and then research completed in 7 minutes. Okay, and as you can see, ChatGPT is just not there. I mean, Codex is there, I guess. I mean, that's a thing. But aside from that, ChatGPT 5 isn't there. ChatGPT Plus isn't there. GitHub Copilot. It's basically just saying GitHub Copilot. See, even ChatGPT is recommending GitHub Copilot. So yeah, I think honestly, it's not a great time to be a ChatGPT Plus member. So yeah, honestly, I think personally I'll be switching over to ChatGPT. I mean, GitHub Copilot. Okay. See. Anyway, so back to our testing. Let's pull up something else. Okay. I'm gonna give it existing working code from my website, like not from my personal website, from my game website. It's a game called Neospace Shooters. You can access it on www.spursgames.xyz. So I'm gonna give it that code, and let's see what it does. So as you can see, we're on that GitHub repo of my game. So this is the original code. I'm just gonna copy it. Control A, Control C. So let's give it a ChatGPT and ask it to make some minor upgrades. Make Okay, let's see. Since the domain I bought is Purge Games and this is just one game, make a game select tab. So I also want to, okay, so I've given it the prompt. Sorry for the long typing thing. Now, simultaneously, I'm also gonna ask it some things. Let's see if it hallucinates as much. So let's see. Huh. Okay. What's a good question for an AI to hallucinate on? Let's ask Google. Oh, good God. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna do one classic one. When did 9/11 happen? I mean, it's obviously gonna say the right answer. You are wrong. thinking longer for a better answer. Hmm. Interesting. Let's see what happens if we get a quick answer. No. You. No. No. Okay, let's try one more time. It seems to be pretty assertive, which is actually pretty nice. Because earlier ChatGPT models, yeah. If you could you explain? Okay, so basically it's asking me to explain why I think something, which is actually pretty nice because earlier ChatGPT models they kind of tended to just agree with you all the time, and it just honestly I think this one's pretty. This is pretty nice. I think uh, at least in conversing, I think it's a bit better, or at least it doesn't agree with you that much to the extent that previous models this did. At least now it's asking you to explain. And I know this is just like one example, but even when I've conversed with it, generally I feel like that's the case. Okay, so let's see. We're going to delete and we're going to commit the changes. Okay, now let's check out the website. By the way, again, this is a plug for my website, so please watch my website. Please go to my website. Needs people. Okay, so it's building. GitHub's currently building. Then it'll report build status and deploy. So let's just check in after that. Alright, it says it's deployed to GitHub, and I mean, is this really it? It's not letting. Okay, yeah. Okay, first thing it did wrong. It's not letting me choose between mild, hard, and easy levels, which it did before. So for some reason it changed that. That's so weird. And like second of all, like honestly, the whole thing is bad. It should have taken just like a good picture from the one and just this is not something a PhD level scientist would do, Sam Altman. So I'm just saying. Okay, fine. So, what are my conclusive thoughts on ChatGPT 5? Honestly, I wish they'd just bring back the older models. This doesn't feel that big of an upgrade. Honestly, they could have just updated ChatGPT 4.0 and just gone on with our days. And this is not ChatGPT 5. This is just a consolidation effort. This is not ChatGPT 5. We deserve the true ChatGPT 5. Anyway, see you all later. Bye bye.